Crystal Craven, a singer, a songwriter, and a worship leader who's passionate about sharing what God inspires. And this is your weekly devotional. Luke 6:46-49 says, "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do what I tell you? Everyone who comes to me and hears my words and does them, I will show you what he is like. He is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when a flood arose, the stream broke against that house and could not shake it, because it had been well built. But the one who hears and does not do them is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. When the stream broke against it, immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great." In each of these situations, both the man who built his house on the rock and the man who built his house without a foundation, it says when a flood arose and when the stream broke against it. Having adversity, opposition, trial, tribulation, these are not a matter of if, but a matter of when. We must be prepared, and our preparation is Jesus. Notice here that the one who builds their foundation on the rock has to dig deep in order to lay that foundation. It takes work. Digging deep into the Word of God to build a strong foundation on Jesus, our rock. But time, although sacrificed, is never wasted when building on Jesus. There are three characteristics that Jesus mentions in the beginning of the person who builds their house on the rock. Number one is they come to Jesus. Number two, they hear Jesus' words. And number three, they do what Jesus said. James also in James 1:22 exhorts us to be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. Even further, describing the one who is only a hearer, in verses 23-25 of James 1, as being like a man who looks intently at his natural face in a mirror. For he looks at himself and goes away and at once forgets what he is like. But the one who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and perseveres, being no hearer who forgets, but a doer who acts, he will be blessed in his doing." When we see the outcomes of the two examples that Jesus gives us, we see that the house built on the rock was called well built, and the flood couldn't shake it. While on the other hand, that house that was built without a foundation fell immediately, and its ruin was great. These are the only two outcomes. So you either have a house built on the foundation of Jesus, the rock, or you don't. Don't let the world fool you into thinking that you can fortify yourself by any other means. Because when you have built your life on Jesus, He's not only your rock, He is your fortress, your deliverer, your shield, your salvation, your stronghold. He is your everything. I mean, just as David put it in Psalm 18:1-2, it says, "I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold." Building your life upon Jesus as the foundation is only the beginning, but it is a necessary start to the rest of your life in Him. Maybe you thought you had a foundation built on Jesus, but you're realizing that your faith is being shaken by the things in life. Or you realize the Jesus you've been serving isn't actually the Jesus of the Bible, and you've been blinded by false teachings. If this is you, you can start afresh today, and you can build your life on the foundation of Jesus Christ and on Christ alone. But regardless of where you stand right now, I do want to encourage you to do a foundation check and hear the Spirit's call for you to come to Jesus, hear His words, and do what He says. For blogs, written devotionals, and originally written songs, visit crystalcravenmusic.com, and that's Crystal with a K.